Long nights, I would lay awake, waiting for the day when a pistol or revolver would be brought to me, sent to me, and I would wield it with just joy and adulation. And long story short, I got something that I like. It's called the TR50, formerly known as the HDR50, from Umarex, and we're going to take a look at it right now. So this is actually a pretty straightforward piece of hardware here. It is nice and light, easy to hold on to. It's very comfortable actually in the hands. It is made of a polymer plastic material, 50 caliber. You are going to need to pick up some 50 cal paint. It does shoot paint, which is interesting from Umarex, as they have traditionally been an airsoft and BB gun company, branching out, and this is kind of fun. It takes 6 rounds right here in the cylinder, which is easy enough to access. Slide the lock forward, pop it out from the other side with your thumb, and there you go. You got to make sure you lock it in the right way, but it's easy enough to tell. You would just want to make sure you have the teeth facing the back. Slide that in like that, and then pop, away we go. There's no safety or cocking mechanism back here. It's entirely semi-automatic. It has a trigger safety, which means it won't pull unless your fingers wrap right around like that. So right now you can see if I just do this, trigger doesn't go anywhere. You actually have to move this out of the way and, you know, hold on to your teeth trigger safety nuts. But here we go. There we are. All right, easy to use. 12 gram CO2 goes here in the bottom. It's accessible through this knob right here, which is actually pretty stiff and for good reason. So it does come with an Allen wrench to pop it loose the first couple of times. So in the bottom there, and out we come. And there you have it. Now, this is an interesting setup to my mind anyways, because it doesn't follow the tradition of having the 12 gram go in pointed this way. There's no puncture seal inside the gun. Well, how it works is the puncture is actually here in the bottom of the cap. So what you would do is drop your 12 gram in pointed upwards, thread in your cap until it stops, just like that, and then smack the bottom really hard. And it will actually move in and poke your 12 gram, releasing the gas therein, and away you go. It comes with 4 spare cylinders, which you can preload and put in your pocket. Looking at these, it looks as though they'll hold the balls pretty well in place on their own, and so you shouldn't need to worry about them falling out. But again, just put them in a nice snug pocket, and you should be good to go. They measure this in meters per second, according to Umarex, because their website is from Germany, actually. But it advertised it as coming out as 110 meters per second, which I then translated to feet per second, which is what most paintballers and airsofters deal with here in North America, and that translates to about 360 feet per second. But because you're shooting 50 cal paint, there isn't as much inertia, so traditionally something like this you would measure in joules. You also need a certain amount of high muzzle velocity to allow the 50 cal round to break on contact, because the shell to actual outer diameter, the ratio there is a little bit different from a 60 cal. The shell is still the same thickness and therefore density as a 68 cal, but because the round is smaller, it's therefore tougher and has a
travel faster, but it's not going to hit as hard because it's smaller and doesn't have as much weight.
Physics. It does come with Picatinny rails on the top and bottom, so you can put all your favorite accoutrements on there and spice things up, or you can run it as is, because it does come with solid sights. I won't call them iron sights because obviously they're plastic, but it is good to go out of the box, or you can customize it and do whatever you want. You know what would be cool actually to do with this is put a little foregrip on there. Just or something like that, or who knows what, or a false mag, just to make things look extra cool. Yeah, right, dork. These are available for sale now. Up until now, they've only been I can make the words, I swear. Up until now, they've only been available for pre-order. Now we have them. Now you can buy them. You can have one too and feel as awesome as I do right now. If you have any questions about the TR50, you can find us on Facebook, send us an email, give us a phone call, drop into the store, anything you'd like, or you could just pick one up, because they are very straightforward, and I like to think I've answered just about any questions you could have right now. As always, Mason for Badlands. Go get them.